Hey everyone, we are here to ask and answer this question. What do you do when you are at your wife's house and you're stuck here because she's fallen and broken her arm and you don't have access to your computer and you want to play some games? What are you going to do? Well, what we're going to do is we're going to pull out our phone and try some of the mobile board games that they have on there. And Asmodee and them have created a mobile version of Zombicide. It's not entirely accurate to the board game version, but it is a fun little diversion on its own. It's 40 connected scenarios in a campaign, and I'd never played it before, so I decided to boot up and give it a try, and it's actually pretty fun. I gotta say, it's a fun little diversion. It's enough of Zombicide there for you to actually enjoy and get the flavor of. So that's what we're going to do here, and play along with it since I'd never played it before. This commentary is post-production here, so I'm going to be narrating what happened as the game went along, and not in real time, and I'll be pausing here and there to explain things on the screen and all. So let's get to it. We used to call this town Dead End even before zombies roamed the streets. When the threat came, I thought I should only care about myself, the numero uno. You could say what follows is a story of how I was proven wrong. Oh, and this guy right here, that's me. I guess you can call me Doug. As I said, it's 40 connected missions. Get off to a kind of a comic book style here to get the story going. Let's see how it goes. It's 2 p.m. on a Wednesday. I'd usually have to call with my production department right about now. Instead, I'm looking for canned food surrounded by zombies. How refreshing. Damn, I'm cut off. Better clear the path ahead before I'm noticed. So as you see, we are starting off with one character. Right now we've got Doug. Underneath it, he's got 3 action points, just like in the regular game. You see those down below him. He is armed with a machine gun, a submachine gun up there, and that 1 means it is a first level. This is kind of a role-playing style game as you go along, a role-playing puzzle game, and your weapons, you can upgrade them, and right now that's a first level submachine gun. You'll see it has 2, it has the little emblem there, the 2 pistols, which means you can dual wield it. It's got the ear next to it, which shows you it makes noise. It has a range of 0 and 1, and it does 6 points of damage whenever it hits. Let's see, to get closer, first select a zone within movement range. And now confirm action with the movement button in the highlighted zone. Time to select a weapon. Ah, good, zombie zone is within weapon range. Combat button is used to target a zone. Shooting is a lot like rolling dice. Well, weapon stats matter too, I guess. Alright, as you see here with the question marks, the submachine gun rolls 3 dice. It hits on a 67%, so each one of the dice hits on a 3 or higher in the equivalent board game terms. And it does 2 to 3 points of damage because zombies have hit points in this game. That's how they get tougher as you level up and all. It's hard to find any information, and there really is no tutorial or instruction manual, but the 2 to 3 points is a average amount of damage that you're going to do. And as you see on the actual icon for the weapon, it can do up to 6. That's what you would get on like a critical hit. As you see, we rolled 3 hits, and we did 3 points, 2 points, and then a critical with 6 points. And as you see with the little cans that float up and the little green ones, we got 1 can of dog food off each one of those zombies there. Dog food is the currency that you use to level yourself up and to level up your weapons. The zombies move. No spawn on this particular map. So all we really have to do is just wade through the zombies here. Unfortunately, we've got 3 attacks to get them all. As you know from playing the board game and seeing us play, having zombies in the square with you is never a good thing at all. but I think we'll be able to mow them down. Oh, and over on the right-hand side, you'll see is the experience bar. Right now, we're in the blue. You have different levels, just like you do in the board game. That was crazy close. I'm usually the last one to admit to being reckless, but that was just... Close shaves like that make me really hungry, though. Luckily, I keep my iron rations close. So we got through that first mission. I need some food in me, and fast. Let's do this. And then we go to level up. You see, we've got 18 cans of dog food. Let's open the character tab. We just got the one. Canned food gives me a permanent boost, and in the long run, unlocks extra skills. So as you see, we can upgrade ourselves for 4 cans of dog food. We leveled up to level 2. We've gotten 1 extra heart and 2 extra damage. So as you see, we now do 9 for our damage instead of the base 6. And Doug has got, I guess, 3 hit points now. As you see, we need 106 cans in order to upgrade ourselves to level 3. And it looks like we have 109 cans to upgrade our machine gun, our submachine gun, to its 2nd level. And we only have 14 at the moment, so we're going to have to do a lot more butt kicking and can collecting in order to level up any further right now. And as we click on it, you don't have enough food for this upgrade. Continue with the story or replay previous missions to gain more. And that's one of the things that I've read in the reviews. They talk about you do a bit of grinding. You have to, go back and grind previous missions in order to get the cans to upgrade the weapons on some of the later, harder missions. But they don't sell you cans. That's one thing. The DLC in this game, they don't do, pay $4.99 for 100 cans, so I'm happy about that. Even though it has an in-game currency of cans, you can't buy the in-game currency. You do have to grind for it. So the microtransactions are not based on that. What they are, the only ones right now is extra characters. You can buy extra characters to play with. But the reviews also say none of them are necessary in order to win the game. You can actually play through all 40 scenarios without any of the extra characters. Some of their abilities may make later scenarios easier, but they're not required to win them. Okay, I used most of the food I still had, but I'm closer to the legendary food stash than ever before. As you see, we're in Zone 1 of the city here, Dead End City, and we've done 1 of 5 missions. Next, this zone is called Party of 4. You see we got a perfect on the first mission, so let's go on to the next one. Stock Lock. I used to dream of using my accrued vacation time. Relax. Drive to a beach somewhere. But priorities change, and now I'm focused on finding a stash of canned food. What a time to be alive. And as you can see there, this is the select survivors. If we have more than 1 survivor, we could select who gets to go in it. And they are recommending 1. And as you see, we get a reward of 95 cans of food for finishing this mission here. Ah yes, the food stash is supposed to be just around this corner. It's probably right there, guarded by this military-grade electronic lock. The objective bar should help me see. So as you see, our first objective, disable the security lock. Yep, I should reach the lock switch from here. As you see, it's like 1 of 2 objectives. And they've even got the little objective tokens. It will take 3 action points to move 3 zones. See, we've moved our 3 zones. I'm out of standard action points. I have to wait for the next turn. Zombies move in. Our turn again. Interaction button will switch the security system off. Use our first action for that, and you see our first objective. The lock is disabled. Now to reach the stash. Let's use the objective bar to see where to head next. Okay, I see the way, but something doesn't feel right. So we gotta reach the locker. Look, Wanda, Fancy Pants over there is looking for our food. All right, we've met Amy. It's good to see you, girl. And there's Wanda, who doesn't say much. Are you here to take our stash, narc? What did she say? I better hurry up. So reach the locker. All right, so now we're back on our own again. We can go that way. Nothing behind us. We've got 2 action points left, and we got zombies in the way to get over there. So I'm thinking... Oh, shoot them first? Sure, let's go. And that takes an action. And we got both of them. And you see the little sound markers popped up there on the 2 zombies, so they heard me. Let's see about moving on forward 1 zone. And that's going to use all our actions. They'll be inside with me, but we can take them out. We got 3 turns to make this safe. I see the exit. Shoot them again. Remember, just like in Zombicide, you can't shoot yourself. So, ooh, miss. 2 misses. Out of 3. Wow. So we better hit them this time. And another hit and a miss. And we got 3 cans of food off that zombie. So let's move on with our last action. No zombies, so 1 more turn. We move forward and get to the stash. We did. So our objectives have been met. We got victory. Stock lock. We collected 12 food and got 95 food for our mission. First of all, where's my food? And who the hell are you guys? My name's Amy, and she's... Her name's Wanda. She's not much into talking these days, prefers slicing and dicing. The thing is, fella, the food's not here, never was, but I have a good guess where to get it. We could really use your gun, too. That's good and all, but the gun comes in joint package with me, Doug. Fair enough. Welcome aboard, Doug. Alright, so on to mission 2. The goth girl, Amy, character unlocked. I shouldn't have to explain why we need to loot the makeup store. Honest, gothic, passionate, likes knitting, open-minded, artistic, gothic, eco-friendly, early bird, likes knitting. Alrighty. Wanda the waitress, hard-working, curious, indifferent, hyperactive, analytical, calm, coffee lover. Hands off, pal, or I'll chop him off. Imagine. It looks like that's all her traits going on there. We got to arm ourselves up to the eyeballs before we try anything. So we got 3 weapons and 3 survivors over there. Here's the SMG assigned to me. Cans can also be used for upgrading weapons. Don't ask me how it works. So as you see, 109 cans for an instant upgrade will add 3 to the damage. The average damage, that is. The max damage, that is, if I'm figuring this out correctly. It's going to add 1 to the hit percentage, so it'll be 68% that'll hit. It'll add 1 to the average damage, if I'm once again figuring it out. And it's going to take 109 of our 121 cans. Alright, so as you see, it takes it to a 9, a 68, and a 4. And it is a common weapon. Weapon on max level, submachine gun. Very nice. Alright, so it's level 2 now, and it says it needs Butcher level 1. I guess that's what's needed to equip it. So if Butcher level 1, if Doug's Butcher level 1, I guess that means that Doug is like the, I don't know, either the tank or the DPS group, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. We'll see what the other weapons say here. And I wonder if it says weapon on max level, does that mean it can't be upgraded any further? You're going to have to find a better weapon to upgrade, and it only goes to level 2. Maybe. We'll see as we go along here, because this is all new to me too. Okay, so is that as far as we can upgrade that one, I guess? And it shows Doug has got it. There's our armor screen, and we're back down to 12 cans again. Alright, Amy. Amy has a crowbar, and Wanda has a knife. Crowbar, we can upgrade it to level 2 for 109 cans, and it would add 4, let's see, what's it do? Once again, this is, if I figured this out and I'm judging this correctly, looks, as a base, it does 10 like max damage on a crit, and it would add 4 to it at level 2. It's a 0 range, so it's a melee weapon, only in your space. It rolls 2 dice, so 2 attacks, 75% chance of hitting, and a +1 whenever it's a level 2, and it does an average, let's say, of 7, I think, and the average would be increased by 2 to like 9 if you leveled it up to 2. I think that's all that it does. But Right now we're down to 12 points, so it's all kind of moot anyway. It is another common weapon, which I'm taking to mean in the board game terms beginning weapon, beginning equipment, and said scout level 1 needed. So it looks like, so maybe Amy, because she's got that extra movement point, maybe that makes her a scout type. We'll have to see. And once again, got the not enough food, continue with the story, or grind for more. And it's nice to see it, like, let me just keep saying, it's nice to see it doesn't give us that little, or buy it in the store for only X amount of money in a microtransaction. Okay, we've still got the little 3 notice over there on our party, so let's take a look. Training center, we've got Amy, we've got Doug, Wanda. Doug has been checked off. Let's go to Amy. Amy can upgrade to level 2. It will cost 10 of our 12 available cans to do that for her. Let me see. She has got a 10 damage right now. Oh, okay, that's the weapon she's got. Does a 10 damage, 0, 1, 109 to upgrade her weapon. So, yeah, she's a level 1, 3. It's not showing what the upgrade will do, though. If we upgraded her, she's got the 3 movement points. Rotten 1 is her current thing. Let's go ahead and bump her up a level. So Amy is level 2 now. It looks like she's getting +1 to like her maximum damage. Yep, so her max damage with the crowbar is now at 12. Still not enough food. Can we go to Wanda now? Wanda, yeah, there's Wanda. Upgrade 4, but we don't have enough. We don't have enough food to upgrade her. So back to the story again. I hope we're really close to the stash. Party of 4. So 2 perfects. We're on to the 3rd mission now. We have 2 cans of food. An apt apartment. Amy takes us to an apartment building where there's supposed to be food. There's 3 of us now to share it. They used to say that sharing is caring, but we don't care much anymore. 200 cans of food as a reward for this. Okay, and so the recommended there showing that they recommend you take a butcher, not that they recommend you take Doug or one person. They recommend you have a butcher in the party. Okay, we can do that. Okay, Doug, this is where the food's supposed to be. Just do what I say and everything should be fine. Sure thing, Amy. Let's just make one thing clear. This is a temporary arrangement. After we split the food, I'm splitting too. It's a bit risky to shoot with people in the zone. Oh, and look at there. They actually show everybody's hit points now that we're out of the tutorial mission. And it's telling us to pick Amy. You're pretty useless, Doug. I'll act first in this turn. With melee weapons, you can actually choose your targets. Select the weapon first. Alright, so we're attacking. We roll 2 dice. We got 2 hits, and now we get to choose who we want to attack. So we can pick, we got a 6-pointer, an 8-pointer, and a 5-pointer. So we took out the 6-pointer, got 5 cans of food. Let's take out the 5-pointer. Oh, we took out the 8-pointer. Okay, the 8-pointer we knocked down to 4, so we only hacked it in half. With her second swing, both attacks miss, and the third swing, we get 1 hit. Alright, and we did 8 points of damage, so we finished taking it out. So our first objective is to open the apartment door. Let's go back to, let's see, we got Doug, we got Wanda. Wanda will attack the other one. She gets 1 attack. She hit it for 10 points and took it out. Way to go, Wanda. Alright, so there's the apartment door we have to get to, and that's where the stash supposedly is, inside that apartment. Okay, Wanda, you can still move. And where are we going to move you to? Move you up 1? Yeah, let's move you up 1, not 2, because that would put us in the middle of zombies. Doug, I'm thinking he will move up 1 and then shoot, because he's got the ranged weapon. So let's try that level 2 SMG. 3 attacks, we get 3 hits. To get them all. Alright, he took out 2 and injured 1. So let's try it again. 1 hit and 2 misses. But we only need the 1 hit and got a critical for 10 points, and down he goes. And one change from the game, from the board game, is that you can come back. You can, if your characters still have action points, you can go back and finish up their action points. They aren't finished just as soon as you have spent your points. You know, when you move on to the other character in the game, in the board game, you can't go back to the character again. And as you see, this scenario has a spawn point, and it spawned in another zombie right there. So Doug can move if he wants to, or Wanda can move. Wanda's only got 2 hit points. I'm not noticing at this point in the game that Wanda does have her special ability where she can move 2 spaces for every move. But I think we're going to send up Amy, because Amy has an ability to unlock doors, as you see there. She's got the crowbar, and it's got the little door symbol on it. She can move up 1 more action. So she doesn't have her 4th action yet. That must be something you have to level up. Alright, Doug is going to move up, provide some cover, since I know that he can do that. And he can actually interact with the door. He can open the door? I guess he can. Oh, it must not be a locked door. That's what it is. Except for the fact, as we came up to them, they both had lock symbols on them, so that can't be it either. Maybe it's because he was in the same space with Amy and he could use Amy's crowbar. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Remember, there's no clear instructions on some of the points, and we're learning this too. I see some boxes inside. So our second objective, collect the boxes inside. All right, Wanda. Wanda's going to move up. And do I move her on inside the building to take on the ones that come up? It looks like we got 3 objectives inside. Can go around the corner. I'm thinking, what do I do? Force all characters to take their turns. That's what the little hourglass is. So that tells you you're going to end your turn if you click on that and don't want to spend the last points. And I'm not remembering what I do. Did I move her in so she's ready? Nope. I decided to burn all their points. Oh, I clicked on her weapon. That's what it was. No, so I did burn. I moved her on inside, and she went ahead and took one of the cans of food. One of the boxes of food. The zombies move in with her. We spawn some more zombies. Well, we get a 5-pointer just spawned in, and then it's the player turn. So I think Wanda's going to go first, since she's in the square with the 2 zombies. Doug really doesn't want to shoot in there because we don't want to hit Wanda. So let's see how well she can do with her knife. Slicing and dicing. She hit one of them for a kill. And let's see, does she get the other one? And will she get enough points to take it out? Because she does an average of 6 to 11. Yep, she did 7 points and took that out. Do you want fries with that?
My adrenaline count is high. I feel like something is about to happen.
Alrighty, so adrenaline is what they call experience in this, and it makes sense because if you look at the board game, the little sheet that they give you in the board game, as your experience goes up, it looks like an EKG and your heart rate gets faster. So calling it adrenaline is a very good thing there. So, as you see, we have entered the yellow zone now, and I didn't even know, I wasn't paying attention to that little blue bar over there, so I didn't even know that they had the yellow and orange and red levels. So it's good to see that that has been carried over from the board game as well. So let's see what happens now that we're in the yellow. New danger level.
Danger level is up. Stronger zombies start appealing, and yellow skills are in use.
Okay, so Doug, what are you going to do? Let's move you in there. And then I think at this point do we have a zombie? Oh, the one outside the door. Okay, I didn't even notice that one up there. I'm glad I noticed it whenever I was playing. So it had the one outside the door he shot and took out. And then I think he moved down to he moved over there. Okay. And then Amy is moving in, and I think she goes down to get that box to the south of us. Moved in, 2 more movements, moved in there, and then she takes that. Alright, and she gains experience as well. The zombies move. We should have another spawn. Yep, here they come. What did we get? We got, a 13-pointer. Wow. So let's collect the boxes. He is going to search. It's dangerous to go alone. I'll take this. So he is going to search space, so you can search indoors just like you can in the board game. Shall we take a turn doing that? What do we find? A weapon found. Baseball bat. Primarily manufactured to hit the ball. It handles smashing zombies just as well. So it's a second level weapon. It looks like a scout weapon. A 0 range with melee and a max on a critical of 16 points. Damn, it's a nice one. We will definitely go ahead and claim that. And now, where are we going to move Doug? Let's move him on over there. Let's claim the second, or the third box. So we've gotten all of them. That's all of them. Let's go. So we've got the second objective out of the way. Doug needs new shoes. I guess running around in those dress shoes all the time, those office shoes. We see where the objective is. We've got to get out the exit there. And we've got a lot of zombies to go through. Fortunately, we have a door down here at the end, the room where she is. All I do is walk. I'm the fastest Wanda.
I'm the fastest Wanda alive.
I think this is where I realized she can do 2 moves. No, I didn't realize that she could do 2 moves yet. I'm still just moving her 1 space at a time. She could have been on the exit already. What did we spawn in? Spawned in a 10-pointer. I guess because we are now in the yellow. I see the exit. Okay, Doug, can you make it to the exit? Sure you can. There's 1 action point. There's 2 action points. At this point, I was clicking around here trying to see if I needed to click on the exit or not, what I needed to do. So I decided I would go ahead and attack. We're going to roll my attack here. Is that correct? Is that what I did? Nope, I moved Wanda on in. And then I moved Amy on in. I think that's where I realized that was all you needed to do to get through this scenario. Yep, that was the third one. Victory, an apt department. All 3 perfect. We collected a baseball bat, 45 cans of food off of the zombies, and the 200 off of completing the mission. Want to explain yourself, Amy? These boxes are full of comic books, collectibles, not food. They're in near mint condition, but I can't eat them, can I? Loading up. All right, Zone 1. That's 3 of 5 down for Zone 1. We've still got the 2 weapons. Let's take a look at what we have. We have got the crowbar there that is ready to level up, it looks like, if that was what that means. And a baseball bat, which is already level 2. Okay. Shall we look at the baseball bat? I can't remember what. Oh, we're looking at Wanda's. Upgrade to level 2. Wanda's knife. It will be 3 more max damage, plus 1% to its 75% attack, so 76%, and plus 3 to the average damage, so now 14. All right, very good. So Wanda's got a level 2 weapon now also. In addition, it says this weapon's on a max level, which I'm assuming is because it's common. Plus it says assassin level 1 needed, so Wanda must be the assassin of the group. Alright, what else can be done with these people? Can Wanda level up? Wanda can level up. Upgrade 4 cans. So she is now level 2. She got plus 1 heart, plus 1 damage. I don't know. It never changes her heart. She's still at 2 over there, so I'm not sure what that's all about. But her damage is a 12 now instead of the 10. And she can, okay, Roller Skater 1. She can move up to 2 zones per action point. Okay. So that's when I discovered that she can move like that. What does Doug have? Low profile. 1 missed shot per turn from a teammate has no effect on you. So he can keep a low profile and dodge incoming range rounds. Amy has rotten. 1 turn per mission, do nothing, and zombies in your zone will not harm you. You need to take a bath more often, Amy. You know, you're getting a little bit too much into that goth lifestyle. Yeah. I want to give her the baseball bat. Looks like I can, but I can't level it up. It's 269 cans to level up the baseball bat. So we are still here in level 2. All right, settings. That's where I'm looking in. come here. I can't remember what I was wanting to do, but I saw that we have a free character over here. It says connect with Asmodee. Sign in to Asmodee. And I do already have an Asmodee account, so at this point I log into it. I'm not going to show you my email and password and all, so I'm going to get that done and I'll be right back with you. So we've signed in here and we get to claim Josh, the thug. Street smarts. I don't want your money. What am I supposed to do with it? Artistic, rough, thief, free spirit, serious, artistic, street smarts, rough, loner. Alright, so that's Josh. He starts out with a shotgun. He starts out, his character type, judging by that icon next to his name, is, what did we say that was, a butcher? He's a level 1, 3 hearts as far as his damage. He does 15 points of damage with that shotgun from 0 to 1. That's the maximum if he gets a crit. It does 13, I guess, average. You can dual wield it. It needs to be reloaded. It makes noise. It takes 112 cans to upgrade it. He only needs 4 cans to upgrade. He's got a reload action 1 as his blue skill, which means he gets an automatic reload, a free reload, as you see there at the end of his action point. And we are going to go ahead and spend the 4 cans to upgrade him to level 2. There he is, and he gets the +1 heart and the +2 damage, so he does a 16 now, maximum with his shotgun. Action point can only be used to reload weapons. That's his blue level ability. Reload action number 1. And 106, we could level him up again. No weapons available. Okay. So he doesn't get a weapon. He doesn't start with a weapon. I'm not sure. Back in the training center, he does not show up here. We got 3 people ready to upgrade still. Oh, there he goes. There's Josh. We had to scroll us. We got... Okay, we had to click on the butchers. The butchers are Doug and Josh and a couple of the ones that can be unlocked. You see the various skills can be unlocked. He's got another blue skill that unlocks at level 3. He's got skills that unlock at level 5. His secondary hand will unlock at level 5, as all of them do, I think. So that's it for my first playthrough of Zombicide Mobile here. I hope y'all have enjoyed it, and maybe we'll do this on up. I wanted to give y'all a taste of it. So we'll see you next time, and bye-bye.